Hey guys, Dannar Hetoshi here. I wanted to take a moment to tell you about Extra Life. Extra Life is the Children's Mercy Miracle Network Hospital's fundraising program within the gaming community. Participants fundraise year-round to pledge to game for 24 hours with one goal: to save and improve the lives of sick and injured kids. Funds raised stay local to help pediatric patients at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across North America. Since 2008, Extra Life has raised more than $30 million for member hospitals. The movement, formed by gamers bonded by passion, is committed to saving and improving the lives of local kids. Your donation is tax deductible and will make miracles happen for families who desperately need them. The link in the description below will take you to my Extra Life fundraising page. Once there, you can click the donate button at the top of the page to make a safe and easy online donation. I need your help to reach my goal for the kids. Thank you so much for supporting my efforts. Hey guys, don't forget, got two $25 giveaways going on right now, RP giveaways. One for getting 100 subscribers and one for hitting my $100 donation charity mark for my Extra Life Children's Miracle Network Hospitals charity drive. So, hit those links right below, one for to subscribe, one to go to my charity page, donate whatever you like, and we'll get right back into our video. What's up guys, it's your boy Dannar Hetoshi. We're doing another commentary gameplay video. We're actually doing something a little fun today. We're doing on-hit Tahm Kench. That's going to be Titanic Hydra. So if you guys didn't know, on-hit builds rely on having on-hit effects when you auto-attack. So Titanic Hydra, Frozen Mallet. We're going to go into a Ginsu's Rage Blade because it has an on-hit effect, plus it doubles other on-hit effects, which is really good on Tahm Kench. And then finally, we're going to go for, I'm thinking a Nashor's Tooth, but maybe Wit's End or Blade of the Ruin King. We'll see how the build goes. But all three of those apply on-hit effects. Blade of the Ruin King obviously does lifesteal and percent max health damage, or percent current health damage. So that's pretty good there. It gives attack speed. Wit's End gives attack speed and reduces magic resistance, which is good for us because we do primarily magic damage. And then Nashor's Tooth is really good because it gives 20% CDR, 50% attack speed, 80 AP. AP is really good on Tahm Kench when you can get it. So in an on-hit build, I think Nashor's Tooth is actually the preferred route. We're up against a Darius in the top lane. It's a silver Darius, so I don't think he really knows the matchup too well. He's also got Teleport and Undying Grasp, which are not the Summoner Spell and Keystone Mastery you want on Darius. On Darius, you want either Thunder Lords or Storm Raiders. Storm Raiders is OP as hell on Darius, so I think really you want to go with Storm Raiders rather than Undying Grasp or Thunder Lords. But that's where we're at. So we're in the top lane. We always start Corrupting Potion, of course. We've got 3 melee minions down, so we're going to look to get some damage onto the Darius here. Unfortunately, a minion's blocked us away from doing our deal, so we actually are kiting towards the top side here to get this damage onto the Darius. He flashes our Q, which was intelligent of him because it saved his life. If he didn't flash the Q, we were going to kill him there. So now we're both regenning up from the all-in. Darius flash, so we know we're good there. We walk outside of his Q range, and now they know the Q is down. We can try and go in for some more trades. Poke him out again. Walk inside of his Q, because we knew we weren't going to get outside of his Q, to prevent him from getting the healing. Poke him again. Missed the Q there. It's really bad for us. We should have hit the Q. We know he's looking for another Q to get the heals, so we're just kind of staying away from the range of the Q. There it is. So we know we can go in and try and get some trade damage onto him. Twitch is coming. We don't have any mana to really help this. If I had enough mana to stun him, he'd be dead, but I didn't have enough mana to really affect it. So he's going to back out of lane here, so I want to push this as fast as possible. Unfortunately, Twitch is just bailing on me. He's not really helping me push after helping or doing the lane gank, so We're just going to get as much farm as we can and then walk away. We want to stay faster than Darius, so boots, and we want to go straight into our Tiamat for the wave clear, so a longsword is what we're going to get here. And then we're going to TP right back to lane. TP on one of the caster minions. It'll ensure that the wave starts pushing out to us instead of away from us. Tried to get the Q off as the minion was dying, so we could hit Darius with the Q. Unfortunately, didn't get it. Should have queued the cannon there instead of trying to Q Darius. But I'm trying to poke this Darius out as much as possible. And this is a good all-in. We've got him in we've got a larger minion wave than him. We see the Rek'Sai comes in, but we've got Swallow, Eat. We want to flash while the bleed is still on us, but we can go right back in here because we've got 2 corrupting potions ticking. We've got our shield. We've got enough health for the shield. Q in 1, hit it, and double kill in the top lane. We get the red buff, so we're going to be able to regen all of his health. Because we have the buff, we don't actually even want to go back and buy yet. We want to stick around, see if there's something we can do around the map. We'll have enough mana regen, and we'll be up basically to full health once we finish this roam. Basically, we're just trying to get wards, do a little bit of river clearing, see if we can't try and spot out the Rek'Sai if he's moving around in topside jungle. Come back to the bush, and when we get back to the top lane, you can see we're 3/4 health. Pretty solid. So we're 1 up on the Darius, even though we've not gone back and bought. We've got 2 kills, so you've got a lot of gold. We want to be relatively careful because we don't have a lot of mana to fight. Just poking the Darius, biding our time. Not really too interested in fighting him here. We just want to absorb the experience. Can curate the wave a little bit now. Another Q poke. Walk away from the hook. And we've got the wave now frozen on our side of the map. So that's really good for us. Darius missed the Q, so we can walk up and try and take some of these creeps. Want to try and not get minion blocked. It's important to be able to kite the Darius if possible. Was able to poke him there, but we walked into hook range. Fortunately, since he doesn't have Storm Raiders, he didn't get the Q proc. Get the cannon minion, get that. Thinking about backing here, obviously, but I want to stay for 1 more wave. The gold is going to be in a good spot. Silly minion creep. Missed 3 in a row, that's frustrating. Now we're in a spot where we can back, we've got enough gold. Darius will overstay his welcome. I'm getting Merc Treads here instead of Ninja Tabbies because it'll help with the massive amount of slows and stuns and roots. So Morgana root, Karma root, Darius slow, Darius stun, root, Rek'Sai, the knockup from Rek'Sai. And you'll see we make good use of our ultimate. ward the bush so that it keeps hitting the Darius. Eat him up. Spit him out. Chug a potion. We're getting 23 magic damage with each hit here. We managed to get the Q stun. Keep the stacks on, stun him, walk up, eat him, spit him out. Good to go. Chug those potions because we know we'll be going back shortly anyway.
From suffering, my banquet is born.
The wave is frozen in a good spot for us, so we're just going to sit here and absorb experience and farm. Curate the wave a little bit. 4 minions is all we need to freeze the wave on our side of the map. Darius is almost back though, so we actually want to start pushing this wave because we're in a spot where we have enough gold we want to go buy, so we're going to start doing a little bit more to push the wave. It's now a pushing wave. We've broken the freeze. We're still wanting the minions to die as quick as possible here to deny Darius more experience here. But now we've got 3 minions going to his side, which means the wave is going to bounce back towards us, especially if the Darius does anything with it. We're going to come down here, get the honey fruit. And with the honey fruit filling us up, we're basically back to full, so we can go back to the lane and see if we can make another play on this Darius. So we're going to go after him. We're hoping he comes down to the bush to check it. And if he does, we're going to Q him and we're going to try and go all in. Should have flashed earlier to get that last auto attack on him to get the stack. If I had flashed to get it, I would have been able to Q stun him right where I am now instead of letting him walk all the way. Unfortunately, I didn't. If I had done that, I probably would have gotten the kill on him. As it is, he was able to get away, but we forced him out of lane, and now he can keep taking minions. It's frozen on our side of the map once again. It'll be a slow push away from us. And we'll do the exact same thing where we forced him out of lane twice. We can farm, and he loses farm. This time, though, because we know he doesn't have a teleport, now we start fast pushing the wave. And it's in a good spot that entire wave there was going to crash into the tower. We'll have enough to go back and get the first item of our Frozen Mallet. Frozen Mallet's really good on Tahm Kench because it has a lot of HP, and it has the on-hit effect of doing a 40% slow, which combined with Tahm Kench's Q and auto-attacking means you get sticky as hell and very annoying to deal with 1v1. We get the Jorum's Fist component first because it gives us attack damage and health, and its passive works really well for us. As we kill creeps, we're able to stack it up. So we were looking to ult there, but Darius didn't walk up with the minion wave, so he didn't quite overextend himself. So we don't use our ultimate, we save it. Just trying to zone Darius away from the creeps here. He knows he can't fight us. He knows he can't even come close to fighting us now. We're way far ahead of him. I'm looking to see if there's a TP play to be made on the bot side, but there really isn't, because there's no deep wards, no minions to support it. So I'm just going to walk towards the mid lane, see if there's something I can do in the mid. Morgana stun saves her life here. This is an easy Morgana bind to dodge, but I wasn't looking. I was looking at the minimap, trying to make a play on the Darius. Take 3 honey fruits. We've got a potion chugging. We're going to come up here. We're going to fight the Darius again. Eat him means he doesn't get the Q heal. Keep auto-attacking. We actually walk out of his Q heal again. Really solid. eat him up, spit him out for the kill. So we're really styling on this Darius now, guys. Got enough that we can get our Giant's Belt. Wave is going to push all the way under tower, so it's going to bounce back to us because it's going to halt the red minion wave there on the tower. Well, it kills a lot of our minions. We've got both components of the Frozen Mallet now. We're in a good spot. Draven and Vhagar are killing the mid tower. Twitch and Thresh are going for the dragon. And I'm just going to keep walking back up to the top lane and do my thing. I don't need the TP bot or anything. Shove that wave into tower again, and now there's nothing else to do, so all we're going to try and do here is harass Darius a bit while he tries to farm under tower. 1100 gold is the amount we're looking for Frozen Heart. Or not Frozen Heart, Frozen Mallet. We want to get the Frozen Mallet first, even though we rushed the Tiamat, because it's got more health, it's got the on-hit slow. So we're kind of paying attention to see if the Rek'Sai is coming into our jungle here. Straight for that, hop over, Rek'Sai flashes over the wall, which is solid for us. We get hit by another Morgana binding, but we use a good thick-skin shield, slow the Morgana. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for us. The Jinx ultimate came in and chunked us out. But we get the kill onto the Rek'Sai, she dies pretty hard. Twitch, I don't know exactly what he was trying to do, but he kept going in and giving this Darius Q heals. Have enough for our Frozen Mallet, so we get that. Darius is now fully stacked. Gets another kill because Twitch walks too close. There's nothing for us to TP to now. So we're just going to walk back up towards the top lane.
The only real sin is to deny a craving.
Can make a play here on the side lane. TPing. Darius is TPing, so we'll look for that. No, it wasn't the Darius, it was the Morgana who TP'd. Morgana did not get the binding off on us. The Frozen Mallet slow was enough to get us up into the fight. We're able to kill the Morgana, eat him up, thick skin shield, spit him out. We'll be able to kill the Rek'Sai here with Q. And now with the Darius beating on us, we want to walk away, use our thick skin shield to absorb the bleed. If we hit the Q there, we actually get the kill onto the Darius as well. But now we're all out of health. We've got 95. We just want to walk away at this point. And now we're going for the first component, attack speed of our Ginsu's Rage Blade. And the cloth armor is so that we can get some resistances from the Gargoyle Stoneplate. So, Gargoyle Stoneplate, while I don't normally build it on Tahm Kench, is because of its stacking resistances, both armor and magic resistance, and in team plates it adds another additional 40 of each to it. It's really good when you're doing an on-hit kind of attack speed bruisery build with Tahm Kench as opposed to a more standard tank build. So Gensu's is good here, and Gargoyle Stoneplate is good here. It'll give us a lot of resistances, even though most of our items are going to be on-hit attack damage style items. Cute poke. Darius missed the cannon. I missed my Q on the Darius really bad. I pull him out of his ultimate, so he still has it. I tried to flash to get the kill on the Darius before he could Q and kill the Thresh, but I wasn't able to. That's unfortunate. We'll have enough damage here to finish off the tower. Looking at the minimap, we see the Rek'Sai. She's coming towards jungle. We're not sure exactly where she's going, but we don't really want to stick around. We're not exactly in the best position to fight at the moment, plus we want to go back and buy. Don't like the buy options here.
Anything of depth is deceitful.
But when we sell the Corrupting Potion, we have enough to pick up another Joram's Fist. Decided that I wanted to finish the Titanic Hydra because it synergizes really well. I could ultimate here, but there really isn't a great spot to ult to. So instead, I just keep walking towards it. We were able to force them out anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll go ahead and just eat the Thresh right away to get him out of the binding. Nice flash hook by the Thresh. We'll go ahead and get the kill onto Morgana. Twitch kills the Karma. Now we finish off the dragon. I've got ultimate and TP, so I can go down and take care of the spot wave, while the two 80 carries and Thresh work on the mid lane.
A depth of flavor is what I
Miss a cannon minion. Really bad. Don't ever miss cannon minions, guys. There's no reason to miss cannon minions. I wanted to back now, but I looked at my gold and I was like, I know I need 1100 for the Titanic Hydra, so this is not actually the best time to back. So what we actually wind up doing is clearing out that wave and then backing. We're just gonna wait.
Everyone ends downriver eventually.
Really bad back for us because we weren't able to buy anything. So always try and back when you've got a buy available. I see that Thresh lands the hook, so I go ahead and ult in behind. I go right onto this Rek'Sai. I'm full health. I've got all my cooldowns. Everything rocking and rolling. We eat up the Rek'Sai, spit him out, and get a Q as well. Darius still had the movement speed from Black Cleaver.
An enemy has been slain.
No true hunger can be abated.
Red buff is filling us up.
Even when you have no bait, you can still cast a line.
We'd really like Draven to be here with us to do this Baron. But he's off in his own world doing his own thing. They should be walking straight to Baron. Should not be doing anything other than Baron at this point. Need Draven here for the damage.
Is to starve.
Alright, we've got enough. We can pick up the Titanic Hydra. We also get the Negatron Cloak for the Gargoyle Stoneplate. So we've now got some decent resistances to amplify the health that we've been stacking with the Titanic Hydra and Frozen Mallet. Twitch got caught out.
I must sample this buffet. I have tastes that aren't easily pacified. I will consume all.
We flashed to close the distance. We're able to get the Darius, so we'll just focus on the Darius, keep him out of the rest of the fight. Making sure that the Darius doesn't go off on our squishies is always a really good thing for us. Karma Mantra Eid to get everybody out. It's a nice little speed boost. We just ward because what we're going to do is head straight up to this top lane to push it in. We'll go ahead and do the Krugs first, just some extra gold. While the wave stacks up, we want to have the wave as big as possible when we go under tower, so we can get as much damage onto it as possible. Really, I should tower dive the Jinx here, but I want multiple minions under tower before I go. So now I'm at a point where I'm wanting the tower diver, but she's just barely out of range, and we see the whole team coming for us, so it's really not efficient at this point to try and do anything. And Draven's heading bot lane instead of coming top. So if Draven was here to back up Thresh, if Twitch was coming to back us up, we get kills all over here. But no, they both head to the bot side. What are they doing? That was an easy teamfight win. Twitch and Draven should have been in this team fight. As it is, Twitch comes in with the flank after they've used all their cooldowns and everybody's low, and Twitch winds up picking himself up and a kill. Yeah, if Twitch and Draven had been there, we would have aced them no problem. And now he BMs. Ridiculous. Don't ask Draven. We ace that team fight with 0 deaths if he's in the mid lane. We don't lose Veigar, we don't lose me. We ace them all, and we could probably have finished the game off of that.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I'm suffering. My banquet is born.
So, nothing else to do, all lanes are pushed out. We go and start the dragon. Draven's caught out, but he gets a solid Thresh Lantern away. Really, they should come down here and do this dragon with me. That's what Draven should be doing right now. He can back after the dragon. see the Jinx coming, so I'm wanting to save my Q to try and get the final blow onto this Mountain Drake. I get rooted here, I get another root. I pop that, I finally get out. Pop my E shield so the bleed doesn't kill me. Finish with 74 health, and we just go ahead and peace out. Good Thresh Lantern. Nothing to buy here. We just get the Oracle Alterish and head back out. Mid lane is pushing. Looking at the mini-map, top lane and bottom lane are pushing towards us. I'll actually go ahead and head down towards the bot lane to tend to it, get it pushing back out.
I am appetite focused. Their despair is the season. No true hunger can be abated. A depth of flavor is what I covet.
An enemy has been slain.
Yummy.
An enemy has been slain.
Twitch gets double kill. Once again, I'm tempted to do like a flash engage onto the Jinx, but I don't bother. I just finish off the turret. And they wind up surrendering. So there you go, guys. Tahm Kench on hit build. Titanic Hydra, Frozen Mallet, Ginsu's, Masher's Tooth. That's it. Get yourself a Gargoyle Stoneplate. Alternative to a Gargoyle Stoneplate, you can also get a ZZ Rock Portal for the resistances. You'll see I actually did more damage than the Draven. I tanked more damage and I only died twice, so the Draven can go piss on himself. Garbage Draven. Take a look at the graph. Third most damage in the game, behind the Veigar and the Twitch. The Twitch, obviously, when he came in with that pentakill, did a ton of his damage right there. So, 10 kills, 3 assists, 187 farm. That's Tahm Kench. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
I am the River King!